start off with what a variable is. A variable is a symbol in maths. I have to include the in maths part, as variables are used in other areas such as computer science. So a variable is a symbol in maths that changes depending on the equation it is put in. Okay, this is my definition for a variable. A variable is normally denoted with letters, such as X, Y, A, B, C. But when you get to things like circles, you'll soon see that theta, so Greek letters, will soon be used as variables. X, Y, A, B, C. So let's elaborate on my definition of a variable. Here is an equation and X is the variable. X will now change because of the equation it is put in. X will become 4. Now let's say I put X in a different equation. X will now, it's bad maths. X will now become 3. If I put, let's do one more. The process of finding out what X changes to is known as solving the equation. Okay. Some people will be like, okay, what about X plus X is equal to 2X? Well, this is not an equation. Sorry about my handwriting. This is an identity, and in a later video, probably 1.3, I will go over what I mean by identity expressions and equations and their differences. So now we know what a variable is. Let's go on to what a term is. So a term is a product of variables and a coefficient. When I say coefficient, I mean the number in front of the, let me just write that on the page. Oh, that's a bit bad. Coefficient number in front of variables. Okay. What does that actually mean? 2xa is a term because it is the product of one or more variables. There's a variable, and a coefficient, which is 2. Whilst minus xy is a term because it is the product of one or more variables, x and y, and a coefficient. The coefficient here is -1, but we don't write the 1 in. So xy is a term because it's the product of one or more variables and a coefficient, which is 1, and we don't write the 1 either. 2 is also a term because it is the product of one or more variables and a coefficient. This is, if you don't understand what this means, you're probably in GCSE, but anything to the power of 0 is 1. So this is a term. Sorry. Now let's go over what we mean by a expression. Okay, an expression is the sum of one or more terms. Okay, so let's get a term up, xa. Let's just put 2xa. Add that onto another term, 3ab, and this is now an expression. 2 plus x is an expression, because remember, this is also a term. Let's think of some examples. I know, xa plus minus ab is also a term, but this can be simplified to xa minus ab. So there we see that we should have a firm understanding of what a variable is, what a term is, and what an expression is.